Today was not a fun day to own some GME. I'm just laughing just to, get some different types of emotion going on. So let's jump into the portfolio. And, I'm still holding, even though I don't even know why I'm holding it anymore. I think I'm just holding right now just for the memes and just so you guys don't call me paper hands. Before we get into this, destroy the like button. Links are going to be in the description if you guys want to switch from Robinhood to Webull. Webull will give you 4 free stocks once you sign up if you're brand new. So let's jump right into the video. Like I said earlier, I don't have paper hands. I'm still holding. Portfolio is now well under $100,000. So if we take a look, it was all good just a week ago, right? I mean, I know a lot of you guys are always wanting to know what I'm doing, if I'm selling or not. That's the main comments that I've been getting because I didn't go live today. I'm still holding. So portfolio last week was at an all-time high at 157,000. And just today has not been a good day for a lot of us. All right, so this is GME sitting at $89 today. What happened today, guys? What happened? Monday, there was a lot of stuff that I could explain and understand, but today is just really depressing what's going on. So in the port, we are down $135 on GameStop today, down 60%. So with the price action of GameStop today, we saw a high of $139 and lows of, I think, even under $81, $82 there. And we ended off the day we're ending the day at just over $90. So currently I am down on this investment now. So total return is negative $135. So luckily for me, I'm, pretty close still to the average cost. I'm going to be holding this one out all the way until Friday, which I think a lot of these short sellers will continue to close out their positions. I believe this is still ongoing. There's a lot of people that's been losing hope. I get it. Paper hands, you guys can sell. It's completely fine. It's up to you. Personally, I'm going to be holding until Friday, and we'll see how it goes from there. So the biggest news of today was basically Mark Cuban had an AMA, which stands for Ask Me Anything, on the Reddit subreddit Wall Street's Bets, and we'll be going over that and going over some of the main topics because he has a lot of he has a lot of good insight into the investing world. He is the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, which is like a $1 billion franchise. He has a successful TV show on the Shark Tank. Fact checking myself here, Mark Cuban's net worth is currently around $4.2 billion. So obviously he knows how to manage his money. So let's jump right into the Ask Me Anything because there's a lot of great insight onto what he has to say. Also, I'll link this one in the description. I'll link the website in the description for you guys so you guys don't have to jump around to find it. What are your thoughts on which services to use? I'm planning on getting out of Robinhood for obvious reasons. Any retail trading companies you'd recommend? I want to support free trade and hit Robinhood in the wallet for what they're done. Also, any legitimacy on the class action lawsuit against him. So last Thursday on Robinhood, as we were in the midst of this short squeeze, Robinhood decided to not allow any of the users to buy any more GameStop, AMC, a lot of these other meme stocks as well, stating that they're trying to protect the users. But now the dust has settled and a few days has passed, and the actual reasons why they're not allowing us to buy GameStop and they're actually restricting us to buy GameStop is because they're having liquidity issues. So Mark Cuban is basically saying, pick a brokerage with the strongest balance sheets. What ruined it on Robinhood is that they did not have enough cash to deal with the growth in its accounts. Margin loans and volatility, the same exact thing will happen at the next broker if you don't make sure that they have a multi-trillion-dollar balance sheet to be able to handle these kind of circumstances. And there will be a class action lawsuit, and they will all be combined, and they will win, and you will get a check for less than $10. So I completely agree with Mark Cuban where I'm going to also be leaving Robinhood eventually. It's just, I don't want to sell my stocks yet from Robinhood. I don't want to incur all the short-term capital gains. So, I'm in the tough spot. I can't just up and leave and then have to pay all these taxes on my stocks. Secondly, some of the brokerages that I've been looking at and I've also worked with are M1 Finance, Webull. So most likely I'll be switching all of my accounts into one of those brokerages because I have most of my money, especially with M1 Finance. So you'll have links in the description to all of them if you guys, kind of wondering where you want to go and where you want to put your money. I'm thinking M1 Finance is the place to go because they have a lot of retirement accounts. where you can save a lot on taxes there. And lastly, I want to talk about the class action lawsuit. This is kind of like a joke at this point because, you know, I had some followers, some subscribers telling me they lost over hundreds. I mean, they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, up to $300,000 because of some of the options trading that were going on Robinhood at the time. And for us to do a class action lawsuit on them and get $10, that has to be a complete joke. You know, it just gets me really mad, and I'm already feeling pretty down on the day, so I kind of just want to move on from this topic. So this is a great question as well, because a lot of you guys are asking me this. Why is the stock plummeting? Why is the stock plummeting? There's many reasons, but let's see what is Mark Cuban on Mark Cuban's mind here. Mark Cuban says supply and demand, but in this case, it's literally could be because the source of the demand has been crippled when Robinhood shut it down, then cut it back. Let's put aside why. They cut off the greatest source of demand. They created a Robinhood dive. No Robinhood users means sellers lower their prices to find buyers, and they keep on lowering it until they find buyers. Keep the most natural buyers out of the market, and the price keeps falling. Then that drop accelerates because the more the stock falls, the more owners who bought on the margin get margin called, and that margin called happens is brutal. They just take our stock, send you and notes, and sell the stock at the market price, no matter how low. They just want to get your cash to pay back the loan, then accelerate the selling, which then leads to what we're seeing in the markets right now with GME in particular. So what to do? If you can afford to hold the stock, you hold. I don't own it, but that's what I would do. Why? Because when Robinhood and other online brokers open it back up to buyers, then we'll see what WSB is really made of. That is when you get to make it all work. I have no doubt that when the funds and the big players have to get this short stock again, thinking that they're smarter than everyone on Wall Street bets, I know you're going to hate to hear this, but the lower it goes, the more powerful Wall Street bets can be stepping up to buy the stock again. You know, it would be really tough to buy GameStop as it keeps going lower and lower. But, you know, I think that has to be one of the best options to do at this time. The only question is what broker to use. Do you stay with Robinhood, who is going to have the same liquidity problems over and over again? Or do you, as a group, find a broker with a far, far better balance sheet and that would cut off and go ham on Wall Street? I don't know if it's because I can't read that well or because of the way he types, but his sentence structure is kind of weird. But I completely agree with what he's trying to say. Finding a better brokerage is going to be the number one step for me as well. I might even upgrade to the big boy brokerages like TD Ameritrade or Fidelity. I think those probably are the top notch. Those are the cream of the crop brokers. On the other hand, I know a lot of you guys are feeling fear, are feeling uncertainty and doubt, also known as FUD. A lot of you guys are probably really close to selling or already have sold out of your positions, which is completely fine. Like anybody can do whatever they want. Personally, I'm able to hold. And, you know, I think the squeeze has not been squeezed. So I'm still going to be holding on until Friday. And then after Friday, you know, after Friday, I'll make another decision on what to do then. So the last thing I want to go over is one of the biggest advocates for what we were doing over the last week was Dave Portnoy. And this MF sold his position, dude. It's kind of hilarious, all right? You know, he lost a lot of money. So let's see his tweet here. I bought at the absolute high on AMC, Nokia, and Naked stock, and sold at the exact bottom. I lost 700,000, and people are calling me a suit and a you know, that word. I may be that word, but I'm definitely not a suit. You know, he is officially sold out of the meme stock and lost over $700,000. I cannot blame him. But he does blame Vlad, the CEO of Robinhood, the company that stole it from him. I think that statement is absolutely true. If Robinhood did not stop us from buying GameStop, we would have went to the moon. I honestly do believe that. It's just going to take us a lot longer now, and it's going to be a struggle now since everybody's already lost the momentum from, you know, the mainstream media coverage, from the paper hands selling because the price has already dropped to $300. So I'm not going to end this on a depressing note. Let's look at something, all right? Let's look at some memes, you know, get our spirits up. All right, so I think this will cheer you guys up a little bit. Deep Value came back with another update, February 2nd, 2021. The King, the leader of the movement that we are following right now, he is still holding his position. All right. At one point in time, he had a position worth $50 million. And today it is worth $22 million. He is down $13.6 million on the day. If this guy can hold and lose $13 million, I think a lot of other people can also hold. That is just an opinion. I've personally lost close to probably $40,000 from his all-time high. So I'm feeling the burn as well. You know, it sucks. It really does suck. But if he is holding, a lot of people are going to be holding. So I'm thinking it's not over until it's over. I'm still here. I know a lot of you guys are also following me on Instagram, on my second channel. Watch these videos if you guys want more safer investing, or you guys want to, recap on what's been going on. Definitely, I'll check you guys out in the next video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.